Hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of City Skylines. We're in Madison City, and I am Grahtles. And the last time we left off, we put in this fishing village. And in between the two episodes, I did go ahead and clean up some areas. Our traffic was getting a little bit, not too crazy, but it was going below the 90%. So I had put in just an underground road from here over to here, as well as I put in, let's go this way, a roundabout right over here. And over here in our high density, I put in this roundabout right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game. So you can see it's flowing much better now. If I go to my traffic now, we're at 92% still. So that is good. While I was doing that, our zoo hit our final milestone. So we can actually put in the last two attractions. So let's go ahead and see what those are. We have a rhino enclosure and a lion enclosure. So let's go ahead and put those in. Let's see, we could put our rhinos right over here. I don't want to cut our fence off. So let's try to squeeze that right in there. And let's go ahead and put our lines in maybe about here. We'll have to connect that to a road or a path. So let's see if we can go that way. And maybe that way. And that way. And that way. We could probably put one in over here. I think I'll leave that. And also, our nature reserve park also leveled up. So let's go on down here. And we'll go ahead and add the two new features we got over here. So we left off, we had the tents. So the next thing we have is a viewing deck 1, a viewing deck 2, and a new tent camping site 1. So let's go ahead and see where we'd like to put the camping. I think right off of here would be good. And maybe another one over here. Let's go over here. Maybe we could put one in there. Maybe up here. And let's see, can we put any over here? I don't want to add too many. Maybe over here. There we go. So let's go ahead and put in our viewing decks. We know we definitely want one up here. So we might have to delete this fence. There we go. And let's do the viewing deck 2. We're just going to come off here a little bit. Kind of want it on the edge. We'll take a quick look, make sure it's good. Yeah, I think that will be good. We'll hook up the path now. And I don't know why I went this way. It would have been easier to go the other way. So let's just go right up to it and connect that. So that looks really good. They got a nice view of the fishing village and the cargo ships coming in. And let's go and put another one on the other side. Let's see. Go ahead and put this one in maybe over here. Yeah, that's a nice view. Just delete this fence right here. And we'll turn it around. And we'll just push it a little bit. Right about there. And let's go hook up a road to this. Let's see, we can come to about here. Curve it in. Like that. And I'll fix those fences up a little later. So we do have the nice two observation views now. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, so today, in today's episode, I wanted to show you how I like to put in some airports. So I have 3 different airports I'm going to put in. One is going to be a cargo ship, cargo plane, which I'm going to go ahead and put in down here, right by our cargo ship. The other one, I'm going to put an international airport in over here. I did make some exit ramps over here for our highway. And I think the third one is a regular airport right in down here. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We'll put in our first airport right in over here. Let's go to the airports. And we'll go ahead and do I want to make a road off of here? I think I might put in a road. Let's see. No, I think I'll just put it right in here. Like that. This road is not too busy, so I think it'll be fine on the main road there. And that's pretty much all we have to do here. We'll just hook up some power to it, which we could run across the street. And that should be all set. So I think in a little while, after I finish the airports, I'm just going to run some metro to it. We do have our underground metro there already. So let me just show you. It's already there, so we could possibly just pop in a metro maybe around here and then hook the tracks up and then pull. Actually, we could do that right now. Let's go ahead and we'll actually do it right across the street. Like that. And we're just going to take this track and run it right there. And we're going to take this track and just curve it nicely into there. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this and we're going to pull it in and add a stop here. Just like that. And like that. So now we have 2 new stops right there at our airport. To cross the street, they will have to go this way to get the crosswalk, but I think we'll add some maybe paths or change the road. We could possibly do that. Let's see. Let's just make a 6-lane road right there, and it gives us some crosswalks in there. So now they can cross the street. And let's go ahead down to our place where we want to put our international airport. Let me just delete this abandoned place over here. There we go, we'll get rid of him. And let's go ahead into our transportation. And we're going to go all the way to the end. And instead of going forward, I'm going to go backwards. And our international airport is right here. So I think what we'll do is We'll just turn it slightly. Maybe... Actually, why don't we just make it look like a... Right about there. So now we do have roads coming off of here. So we'll connect them up. So we're just gonna put it on straight. Let's see where we are. Actually, let's curve it. And then I think we'll go from here. And we'll just curve that in. And we'll go over here. Come down. And curve it just like that. And curve it into here. So let's go ahead and shut off those lights. Another one here. And that's off. So now we just need to run some power to it. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see where the closest place to run power without it looking silly. Let's come down and just cut across into here. And that should connect. Okay, so now I did say on our international airport we have metro built in. So let's go back to our metro. And let's just click our tracks and go underground. And there we go, there's our metro right there. So again, we're just gonna curve these in gently. And then we're gonna go to our routes, and I think we're just gonna pull these in just like we did with the other. And add the stops in here. There we go. So now we have metro run to our international airport. And we're having garbage issues because our transfer center filled up. And it's still pretty full. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and put in another one. Maybe in here. Let me run this road because it is hard for the garbage trucks to get all the way up here. Let's go ahead and connect that. And we'll put in another garbage transfer center over here. And this way, when one fills up, we can empty it and there'll still be enough to get to pick up the garbage. Alright, so now we're going to come on down here. We're just going to extend this road. It is a 6-lane. It's a little overkill, but I kind of like it. So we're going to leave it. And we're going to go straight. So let's grab this and just pull it down. And we don't have to come all the way down here. Maybe stop at about there. And we'll go back into our trains. And here is our cargo train, our cargo ship, and our cargo plane. So we do have a couple of options. This is a hub, so it allows trains and other things here. We could do that if we wanted to, and maybe run a train over here. Let's go see where our tracks are. I mean, we do have tracks underground here. It may be a possibility to put in a whole cargo hub. And let's see. I know we also have a train somewhere over, let's see, over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and try the cargo train hub. Why not? I meant the cargo airport hub. Here we go. So let's see. We could put this one in right here. So now let's see. We're gonna need some electric. Let's go into our electric and run you. There you go. And we're gonna need some water. So let's go ahead and run that. There we go. And let's see where we need. There's our train there. So let's go ahead and run a train track just a little bit off of this. Let's go straight. And then over here, let's see. We're gonna have to go underground. And we will hit that. So how about we go up instead? That is hitting this right here. Let's see if we could do that again. It's too steep there. I don't like that. Could just go lower. I think that's what we'll do. As long as I don't have to see it, it won't bother me. So let's see, where can we hook up with this train? So here is our train here. We'll follow this track down. I believe this is our train here. And there's the track there. So let's go ahead and put on our curve. And maybe come to the end here. We could run this down right there. So now we have our train route here, and yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think we're good. We don't need to run anything to it. It should automatically go. And there's our train here. So that should work. Let's get rid of that. So in a little bit, we'll go ahead and check in on our airports. And hopefully that will be all functional on all three. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and fill in a couple of demands. We did put in a little bit more residential over here. So let's go ahead and fill in. Let's go to the select. And we'll go ahead and fill in this need for green. And let's see, commercial. Could fill in a little more over here. And some more down here. And These are so tiny. How about here? And we do have a demand for some more industrial as well. That was just our academic report. Let's get rid of these. I don't believe we need them anymore. And our park just leveled up. So, let me see something. Whoops, I went into the wrong thing. I think that was our city park. Let's just pause that a minute. And if it wasn't, we'll find out in a minute. Let's see. Yes, it was the city park. So let's see what we got for that. Okay, so we got a climbing frame. So let's go ahead and put that in. Let's see where we could fit it. That looks like a good spot. There we go. I think we do have a little playground over here. We used with some of our other things. And then the last thing we need is our trampoline park. So we'll go ahead and start the clock back up. And let's go ahead and check in on our airport. Looks like a plane is getting ready to take off or come in. So it is functioning. We didn't have anybody serviced yet. We have 12 passengers on here. So that's pretty good. Let's go to our international airport. See if we have anybody coming in and out. Passenger service last week, 200. Not bad. And let's go ahead down in here. See if anybody's going to our cargo. And yes. We can see right here. They're just coming in and out. So that's good. We know everybody is functioning quite nicely over here. So anyway, I think I'm going to end our episode here. And there's not a lot more to do in the city. We did do quite a bit. But I do want to finish up our zoo. Not our zoo, our city park. And I do want to finish up our nature reserve. And I think we'll continue popping in. And we did not finish our amusement park either. Let's go ahead and check in on that. So yeah, that's going to be leveling up anytime now. So that will be definitely on our next episode. And yeah, I think we're going to leave that there. So if you like my content and would like to see more, please click the like button and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.